Welcome to another exciting episode of the Million Dollar Peddlers. I'm Paper Guy, and it's another top 10 video. This week we're going into coloring books. Coming in at number 10, G.I. Joe Giant Coloring Book, rare 17 by 22, $77.36 on this over here. If my description is hidden, please click on see full description box. You definitely want to use the condition area to note whether they are colored or not. And if they are colored, show a picture of the coloring. A lot of times it doesn't make that big of a difference if they're colored or not. If it's a rare coloring book, it does take down value if it's scribbled versus nicely colored. They don't like things completely scribbled, unless it's a super rare one, of course. Then they'll take it any way they can get it, just like anything else. Original collectible item. It doesn't really mention much about it. You do want to show some inner pages as well. People want to see the artwork from inside just to see how well done it was. Coming in at number 9, The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Crush Thrush Coloring Book, 1965, unused, uncolored, near mint condition, $80 on that over there. You could actually put photo cover on this as well. People do like the photo cover ones also. Or you could put the name of the stars if you wanted to as well, if you had more room. He chose to put unused, uncolored in the listing as well, as opposed to the condition box. But neat item right over there. Coming in next, number 8. This is an interesting one over here. The Psychiatric Coloring Book, Fly By Night, Duchovny, Granowitter, Steinberg, Vintage. You probably don't have to say vintage, it's 1962. They can see that. This is one of those that's... And they spelled psychiatric differently on the cover than they did in their listing, as you can see as well. This is one of those that just, you see these oddball coloring books from time to time. I always buy them if it's something or other that isn't a mainstream type coloring book, because not a lot of people bought them is what it comes down to. And this, took an offer on it, $85, whatever the offer was. Definitely is worth picking up a coloring book like this if you see it out there in the wild. Coming in next, number 7, Rare Whitman Antique Vintage, The Adventures of Rin Tin Tin Coloring Book, 1957. Didn't list whether it's colored or not, but look at the condition on this. This has seen some better days there. It's split there at the top, split at the bottom as well. Seen some better days on it. Let's see if he mentions down below. Some pages colored. And you can see you could buy another one here for $50, a few pages colored neatly. Ties back into what we mentioned before there with the neatly. He did take about an $80 offer on this over here, $85 offer on it. So interesting. Little thing here, media mail. Technically, coloring books are not allowed to go media mail for whatever reason. Post office does not allow that. Coming up next, I guess they don't consider it a real book. Rare 1968 Major Matt Mason Coloring Book, Whitman, unused in great condition. 2 bids, $105 on that. Another time they're not using the condition book. Interesting. If you list it under antiquarian, there is a coloring and activity books, if I remember right, over there as well. One of the drop downs on it, so you can use that. A lot of people will also list it in the like the animation characters collectible area. Also would be another place that you can list it, depending upon what it is. So if it's Flintstones or something like that, you could list it over there. $105. Major Matt Mason didn't have a ton of stuff out, but was definitely really beloved. Coming up next, this is really cool. Seems like a low price, $135. 1930 comic book Alice in Wonderland coloring with story on cutouts. Anytime you have them with the cutouts like that and they're not cut out, price high, because most of them did end up getting cut out back in the day. Not colored, not cut out. Just absolutely beautiful item right over there. $135 does seem low. I believe I did do a Alice in Wonderland top 10 as well. So do check the playlist for the top 10. You'll find a lot of great things, including Alice in Wonderland back there. Vintage 1975 JC's Haunted Halloween Coloring Book, 17 by 22. So that is another huge coloring book over there. Got to be careful on the shipping. Because the post office over 22 inches does have a surcharge. So that will get the surcharge at 22 inches because you're going to want a little bit of padding on the edges. So it's going to be over 22 inches, just to let you know on that. $128 on that. For $128, I guess you can handle the surcharge. Look at that. Great graphics throughout. Oh, look at that. Very, very nice item right over there. Coming up next, one I've never seen before, Puff the Magic Dragon. $146 on that as well. Rare unused. So great book over there. Have never seen that book whatsoever. Probably would have put some other pictures in it there of the inside as well, though, in that case. Especially, not that people don't believe that it's unused, but I would have put some pictures just backing that up. Also could have put Peter, Paul, and Mary. They are referenced right on the cover. But again, I have never seen this before, and I've been doing this a long time. The Love Bug, coloring in Limerick book, 1968, Troubadour Press, San Francisco. Interesting item over here, went for about $140 on this as well. And again, not a standard regular type coloring book that you'd see. Ties into what I said before. You pick these up and you see them. $140 for that. And the most expensive coloring book, I have absolutely never seen this before. Vintage Ed Big Daddy Roth Monster Coloring Book, Edition 1, Volume 1, Rat Fink. Wow. Just absolutely wow. You're not going to get this cheap. You are not. Oh, look at the condition on that, and it still went for that kind of money. How awesome is this? Great item over there, despite the tears and all that. Looks like a little bit of water stain at the top. Still went for about $175. You're not going to get this cheap. Everybody knows Big Daddy Roth. Everybody knows that. But you might see somebody throw a $25 or a $50 price on it and be like, happy to get that. Definitely do pick it up if you're out there. That's one of the reasons why I love doing these top 10 videos, because I learn a lot doing them as well. Got some bonus things for you over here. That wouldn't be the bonus. Things that go bump in the night. Halloween coloring book, Fantasy Rare, $65 on it. I mean, I would buy that no matter what, just because of how cool looking it is. Now I have a price to go along with it, but very cool item right over there. Look at that. So do keep your eyes open for this out there. $65. Can't argue with that. Celebrity Kim Novak. Spelled that incorrectly, no big deal. 1975 Ralph Hodgson movie star paper doll coloring book signed. Now it's signed by Ralph, the author, not by Kim Novak. Right there it is. Noted there as well. These are kind of things that don't have a lot of copies that he's made. They would have been made for fan clubs, or would have been made for fanzine type deals as well. I'm sure it's not officially licensed or anything at all like that. He just made it and put it out. I would think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I would think so. Still $65 on it. You find a bunch of this kind of stuff together at the same kind of sale. If they're asking a couple of bucks each on them, pick them all up. You'll be surprised. New sealed Hallmark Night Before Christmas pop-up book, cassette, and coloring book. I didn't put this in a regular coloring book area there, even though it went for more money than some other things, just because it's kind of a whole mixed package there. You're getting a lot of different stuff there. $108 on that, though. Kind of thing that actually might show up at a church sale. Things like that might have this, or garage sales might be where you end up finding this at. Somebody or other would have bought it, given it as a gift, said, oh, I was going to give this to Aunt Marie, and she passed. What are we going to do with that? Sell it for $5, who cares? Or end up at the church sale. So now you know it's worth $108. And the final item over here. This is one of those things, I didn't believe it. They ended it. People are asking $400 to $500 on it. One did sell for $30 on eBay at one point. People are asking $400 on Amazon for it. That being said, Nikki Palin's Reef, if you can find it out there for $1 to $2, it is worth buying. You got a lot of people asking crazy money on it. You can put it out for $40, $50 and get a $25 sale on it. I did want to bring that up to you. Don't trust the phone if you're doing that on what other people are listing it at, because they're asking crazy prices. Still good to know if you can get $25 out of it and you pay $1 for it. Can't argue with that at all. Do hit the like button if you could, and we will see you next video.